Hello.
Hi, Lisa. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. What's your name? Anne?
Amy.
Amy.
Yeah.
Sorry. Your name says Keller Williams, so I'm like, okay, I know it starts with an A.
I should change that because I'm on the Market Center Zoom, but
Well, excellent. It's Wednesday. Woo!
yay.
We did it.
We did it. We're halfway there.
I like your watch clock.
Oh, it's my Swatch watch.
I like that.
Thank you.
That's really cool.
Thanks.
Very, very cool. I like quirky things. I'm that person. I'll buy anything if it's quirky.
Well, it's funny because I found it in Las Vegas last summer. They have a Swatch store, and so they had that hanging by the door, and I was like, that's cool. Do you guys sell those? And he was like, yeah. It's the same price as a watch that you would wear on your wrist.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
And they shipped it to
God.
me for free. I was like, okay, I'll take
You're
it.
Like, I'll never lose it. It'll never break.
Exactly.
I'm like the watch on my wrist, right?
Right.
Well, this is fun. Okay, so you guys are in so you're in Mountain Time. So where are you again?
We are in Lone Tree, which is a suburb south of Denver.
Denver. Okay, Colorado.
Yep.
Or you guys might say Colorado.
I'm sorry?
You say Colorado or Rado?
I say Colorado. I say Colorado.
Colorado. Okay, that sounds a little classier. Oh my gosh! So where are we on? Are we gonna be? Where are we? I see recording live on Facebook. Are we recording live on Facebook too?
Yeah, we stream our team meetings to our Facebook group.
Okay, I was like, yeah. Oh gosh, perfect.
Yeah.
So we are going to have, so how many, is this going to be like recorded for a team meeting, or is this actually, are there going to be people in the team meeting?
Oh no, we'll have people in the team meeting.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, but we record our team meetings and we stream them to Facebook Live because we can always point somebody to either the Facebook group to rewatch or to our YouTube channel, and they can rewatch them there as well.
Excellent. Okay, well, good. I just got a friend of mine who's older than me, which says something. I'm not gonna tell you how old we are, but she just taught me how to do reels. So I did a reel this morning.
Oh, how fun.
And my reels are literally 5 seconds long, but because I don't want to, like, she actually does like the full camera stand with like a dance and everything. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna dance. I'm sorry, that ship has sailed.
How funny.
But it was fun. I like all the filters. That's what I'm like obsessed by.
Yeah,
a filter that's called My Tiny Army, and it's 1,000 pictures of your head.
Oh my. That's
with,
scary.
Like, one big head of you in the middle and like just a sea of you in behind you, like following you.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh, there's an Anna, right? I thought I saw an Anna. So there's an Anna and an Amy. Got it.
And I didn't want to stop you guys. You were in the middle of a very fascinating conversation.
Right.
I have not yet ventured into the world of reels, and video is scary, right? I mean, especially getting into something that's so live and unfiltered but filtered, right?
Right. That's why I have a 20,000 magnification mirror when I put on makeup, because I want to make sure that it's not crooked or anything. So I love that this is going on Facebook Live. This is awesome.
It's just us, though. It's just our little group.
Scenes. Well, okay, so like 3 years ago, I was a team leader in 2015, 16, 17, And I had a lot of agents that were newer and much younger than me. And one of them, like 3 years ago, told me about this new thing called TikTok. And she was like, oh my God, you need to put this TikTok app on your phone. Well, I put it on there and we were like all funny. And then like a month later, the news came out that it was owned by China and that was a major security problem. So I was like, oh crap, I don't need all my information stolen. So I took TikTok back off. And then a few months after that, it was bought by somebody. I don't know. One of the big tech giants bought it. I can't remember who bought it. Was it Microsoft or Google or something? They bought TikTok from the Chinese, basically. And then, so I never reinstalled it. So that's where I'm going with this video conversation. I never reinstalled it because after that, it kind of went like wild. And now there's like all kinds of stuff on TikTok. It's frightening, actually. And I don't want to add to the cyber garbage.
The cyber garbage. I love that because so much of it is, right?
Right.
Oh man. Well, hey, welcome. I know everybody's just kind of strolling in. We operate very firmly on realtor time, right? So we know somewhere between 12 and like 1 o'clock, everybody's going to be here. But welcome to the day. Welcome to the team meeting. We've got just a couple of the usual announcements and all of those things, but I think why don't we wrap up with that, Amy, since we've got Lisa and Janice here. And I know
oh my God, Janice, hi. I saw Janice. Hi.
And so, yeah, we're probably going rogue, and I know that Amy's got some slides to lead off our conversation and all of that. So, so I will let you kind of pull those up if you want to. But so here's where how we find ourselves with these two lovely guests who I'm going to introduce in just a moment. We are like smack dab in the middle of a busy spring selling season that for us started in the winter, right? I mean, the second that people got a whiff of interest rates actually going up, I know we've been threatening that they're going to for years and years and years, but it actually happened. And the second that people got the impression that that was a real thing that was actually going to happen, we saw a massive increase in buyer activity early in the year. And we are just now catching up with that big increase in seller activity. So it's been an incredible spring already. We've still got a couple of months left of what we would consider like the busy season. And I'm hearing over and over again, just how stressed and strapped kind of we get this time of year. There's not enough hours in the day, or if you're anything like me, your calendar's starting to fill up with all of the personal activities too. You've got graduation season. It is family recognition season with Mother's Day and Father's Day, followed by what I think we have Grandparents' Day right after that, right? We do all of the things this time of year. Mm-hmm. And it can become a real challenge to put the right things first and to stay on top of our business, to stay on top of our energy, to stay to kind of have it all together. And because we've been hearing that conversation more, I thought, well, this is a really good opportunity for us to kind of address that. And you guys will absolutely identify with this, right? Our weekly team meeting. This is an opportunity for us as your leadership teams to be your liaison and connect you to all of the resources that we are rich with at Keller Williams. And so, a lot of us are not familiar with the coaching arm of our business, the MAPS coaching side of Keller Williams. Some of us are fortunate enough that we either work with a MAPS coach or we're familiar with the MAPS coaching programs. And yet others, we're kind of somewhere on the spectrum. Maybe we've never heard of MAPS coaching, or maybe we've heard of it, but we thought, oh, that isn't for me at this point in my career. When I become that mega, maybe I'll consider working with a coach. The truth is, professionals play with a coach. And so I know that we're in business as professionals. And so, I wanted to do a couple of things today for you guys to help support you during the middle of our busy selling season. And first is introduce you to MAPS coaching as a resource for you inside of your business. And with us today, we have two of our partners with MAPS Coach. We have Janice Callahan, who's our business growth advisor, and she is our MAPS coaching partner to help us get connected with the right resource and the right coach when we're ready to move into the world of MAPS coaching. We're going to talk about that just a little bit. And Lisa, how do you say your last name?
Zamuda.
Zamuda. That's how I said it in my head. I could have just done it out loud, right? Well, and Lisa, so you, and we'll definitely get to your story in just a minute here, but you're a life coach with MAPS Coaching. Is that right?
Yes. I'm actually the only, I'm going to say this because I know it's being recorded and I love that. I told this to Janice too. I'm the only real estate life coach in all of Keller Williams. I'm like that unicorn. So just to let you know, I live your story. I know your story, and I'm also a life coach.
I love that. And we're going to learn a little bit more about what that is here in a moment too. But Janice, let me start with you. Share with me just a little bit about what you do and how you help connect agents to these resources at MAPS.
Yes, thanks for having us here today, Hannah. This is exciting and so glad to hear that y'all are in your busy season. So the way that a business growth advisor functions is I have conversations, and those conversations are going to include agents and leadership, where you are in your career, where you are in your business, what your goals, your aspirations, your big why. So through conversation, we then turn to and begin looking at challenges and obstacles and whether or not MAPS coaching is a good solution, right? It's not for everyone. However, what it is for is those who have gaps and are in a place where, in a position where they're coachable. And so what I get to do is have an opportunity to have conversation and then make recommendations, I kind of feel like I'm a matchmaker. I get to match individuals with the right coach for them and the right coaching product. So
I love it. And I know we were texting this morning, but we were not texting about this.
We didn't do this on, oh my gosh,
we didn't do it on purpose, but the stars aligned. Let's go grow. Let's go grow. I love it.
Yes.
I love it. Well, so Janice, share with me just a little bit, real kind of high level overview. What are the types of coaching programs that are available at MAPS, and who might be the right agent to be matched with those programs?
One-on-one coaching for strictly productivity, one-on-one coaching for a blend of productivity and whole person. And then we also have life coaching. In addition to those one-on-one coaching programs, we have what's called fast track, and that's group coaching. So fast track is going to be topic specific. If there's one specific thing, such as, one of the ones that I've been enrolling a lot of people for is building your social media empire. So it's very topic specific, industry experts sharing in a small group setting, replayable information, more of like training. And then the one-on-one coaching is where you actually have an opportunity to have a weekly conversation or bi-weekly conversation with your coach, drilling down deep into your business. I would say, if I look across the board, there is no right or wrong, like exactly who it's for, because I sign up brand new agents and I sign up very tenured agents with 30 years experience. So it really is for all different stages of a career.
Love that. And I know as you get into some of the coaching programs, there are kind of production thresholds that allow you to get into it. But for like the fast track programs and the introduction to one-on-one coaching and things like that, everyone is eligible for those, right? And the life coaching programs as well. Is that correct?
Yes, absolutely. Everyone is eligible for fast track and life coaching. In fact, life coaching just even opened up to KWRI family members. So that's new, and we're really excited about that. The threshold for the first one-on-one coaching as it relates to production would be 75K GCI.
Okay.
Then it just goes from there.
What's fun about this is that you can get into life. We're going to be offering life coaching at an entry price that's the same as production coaching. And I don't think you have to have a threshold of production, do you, Janice?
No, you don't. Not for life coaching.
So that's really cool. Yeah.
Well, I love that. So Lisa, that's just makes a perfect segue. Tell me a little bit about yourself and what is life coaching?
Oh my gosh. Okay. So I have been a trainer of adult learners for 20 some years. And in 2008, I got into real estate, and then there was an epic collapse, and I was sinking quickly. And my team leader said, you really need a coach. So he started coaching me. And then eventually I got a MAPS coach. I've had productivity coaches. I've had all kinds of coaches. What I found as I was coached is that I thought, wow, this has totally transformed my life. And so I became interested in doing the same for others. It really, truly has become my calling and my passion. What makes life coaching different than just regular production and breakthrough coaching is that it's like the 80-20 rule. 80% of our conversations revolve around the 7 areas of your life from the one thing. Now, 3 of those 7 areas are our job, business, and finances. So those kind of tip right back into production, right? It's like a circular deal. However, what I find with my clients is that 20% of our conversation is about business and 80% is about the rest. So yeah, that's what life coach, and that's my kind of life coaching. So my head coach, so I also have a coach, and I've had a coach for many, many years now. She said, when it comes to life coaching, there's 8 of us. And, she told us to close our eyes and picture a dog. And then she said, open your eyes and now tell us about your dog. Well, each dog was different. Somebody pictured a Great Dane, somebody pictured a poodle, everybody pictured a different dog. And so she said, that's who you guys are. You're the life coaches. You all have a different formula and a different pathway to working on the lives of our agents. So I thought that was really interesting because I was like, I wanted it to kind of be tied up in a nice little bow to explain, but it really is that explanation. It is very, very custom. So I use a system to get to the root of who am I talking to? What are their motivations? What are their dreams? What's their life all about? We locate their purpose. We reverse engineer their goals. And then we have a very consultative sort of relationship after that. I hold them accountable, but it's loosely. It's not quite like when I was a TL and I had a production coach, it was always about the numbers first, right? And very little about the rest. So this is kind of a reverse of that. The numbers still matter, your business still matters, everything you do still matters. And how are you doing?
Yeah.
Some people
what I always
talk about how they're doing more than their numbers.
Yeah. In Quantum Leap, Gary Keller shares the story of the dad with his son, and to buy himself a little bit of time before he spends the day with his son so he can read the newspaper, he tears up a picture of the world for his son to put it together. And his son, kind of reverse engineers this by looking under the glass top table and sees that it's actually a picture of the man. And the whole story wraps up, right? That when I put the man together, the world fell into place. And that's kind of what I think of when you were telling the story about, we're we're looking at the person. And when we put the person together, the results show up, was
Mhm.
how I heard that.
Yeah,
Instead of leading with the results and allowing the rest to just kind of be there, you're leading with the person and then the results show up.
that's right. And so, I mean, there's a lot to say about production coaching. Some people really do need that as a early discipline into the habits of looking at the 4 conversations, you know. So it's not right or wrong. It's not either or, it's an and, you know, it's just as a fit. We have almost 200,000 agents in Keller Williams. So lots of lots of stories, lots of different scenarios and lives that we can help. And so I just am really excited that we have one more way to help.
I love that. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. I'm so excited for our team to get this introduction to you and to what you can bring to the table for them, and also learn a little bit more just in general about these types of resources. Now, you know, when I was working with Janice and having her come into the team meeting, I really identified that, like, especially this time of year, it seems like that balancing of work and life can be really, really challenging. Is that something that shows up in your world too? Do you see that with your clients?
Yeah, every time, every day. Yes, it shows up in their world, but here's what also shows up: a lot of progress. I have coached people from such broken mindset to being top in their market. I have 3 people right now that I've coached for 3 years that have broken through to #1 in their region. So I am so excited about that. That like just is the evidence for me. So what I want to say to you is I also had like drawn up a little list of like some tactics I would use during a shift to keep that overwhelm intact and under control, and then also just staying focused on the work at hand, so you don't get like all consumed with anxiety and fear over the shifting, you know, inflation and inventory and interest rates. And so I put together a little list, and I'm not going to read it for you, but what I'd like to do is I'd like to just email it to you, and then whoever comes to this meeting or sees this and raises their hand, you could just zip it over to them. It's just a little list of my like lucky 7 tactics for a shift.
I love that. That would be phenomenal. Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
and then you can get a little taste of like how I approach things. I'm very much the hack queen. I'm all about doing more with less, doing the most you can, and not freaking out. So that's like my whole thing. So yes, it's a thing, but my life doesn't show up that way anymore because I've been working on it for 10 years. So it doesn't take everyone 10 years. I've spent 10 years because this is my mastery item, but for me, as I coach people, I like to get them into this like within 3, 6, 9 months to give them what I've spent 10 years assembling in a much quicker time frame. So just wanted you to know that. So thanks for having me, everybody. Today I see it's all ladies, all ladies in the meeting. I just want to tell you, I saw last night that there's another movie coming out, and it's called She-Hulk. I'm not kidding you. There's going to be a Hulk movie with a woman who turns green. She gets real angry and she goes crazy. I just wanted you guys to know that. Since there are no men in the room today yet.
That's awesome. We might have to do a movie night at the office for that, Anna.
The trailer, and I thought he was showing me a joke. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. I don't know any woman that would want that. He's like, nope, it's a thing. It's coming out this summer. So I thought I'd let you guys know that. Stay tuned.
Thank you.
Hulk. All right,
Totally made my
thank
day.
you. I will leave your meeting now. Have a great rest of the week, and let me know if you need anything else, but I will zip that over to you, either Amy or Anna. Who should I send it to?
You can just do a reply all to the email.
Okay.
And we'll all get it.
Excellent.
There you go.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much.
Okay, have
that's
a good
awesome.
one.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
Anna,
Thanks
thank
for
you so
having
much.
us. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, you guys. Awesome. I love that. So, so we are definitely going to make sure that you guys get Lisa's top 7 to not get overwhelmed in this market. I tell you what, That's really interesting too. The She-Hulk movie. We'll have to keep an eye out for that. Well, let's dive in. Amy, do you want to? We've got, I think, a few updates to share and a little bit about who we are.
Let's see if I can make this work. You're probably not looking at my screen, are you?
We are looking at your screen. I'm seeing your view, not the presenter view, though, not the
That's okay.
presentation view. Okay,
I can make that happen.
there you go. Yes.
It used to
We
go
got it.
around, it used to have a green thing around it so that I knew what screen you were looking at.
Right.
And that's gone. Anyway.
I know. Well, Zoom, right?
I don't.
I
just
took something else away the other day too that we were looking for. And I was like,
Yes.
oh, I can't find it. Yep. The
Anyway,
second you feel like you've figured it out, then they go and change it on you.
I know. All right, shall we do our MVVVP? Okay. Keller Williams. We are here to build careers worth having, businesses worth owning, lives worth living, experiences worth giving, and legacies worth leaving. We want to be the real estate company of choice for our agents and their customers. Our values: God, family, then business. And this is where Lisa would come in to help you keep that in order. Our beliefs: win-win or no deal, integrity, do the right thing, customers always come first, commitment in all things, communication, seek first to understand, creativity, ideas before results, teamwork, together everyone achieves more, trust starts with honesty, equity, opportunities for all, success results through people. We are a technology company that provides the real estate platform that our agents, buyers, and sellers prefer. Keller Williams thinks like a top producer, acts like a trainer consultant, and focuses all its activities on service, productivity, and profitability. Here is the list of regional events that we still have coming up that are on the calendar. We have Market Center Financials with Michelle McBride, and this one's a virtual opportunity, and it's open to really anybody who wants to attend, but Rainmakers, this is definitely something you might want to put on your calendars.
Yeah, and here's what I will say about this. This course, it's not misnamed, right? It is about the financials of how we run our brokerage business. It translates so well into the real estate team business, particularly when you have others who are managing or have access to your money. So it's a very, it's a very relatable piece. And also, we are an open books company, just in case you guys didn't know that. Now you do. So Market Center Financials can help you to better understand the Market Center financials in the event that that you're interested in diving into those. Maybe it's for an investment opportunity or something like that. So great course. It's what, $100-ish for a virtual ticket?
Yes, I believe so.
Somewhere in that neighborhood. Yeah.
Yeah. June 15th, Brady Sandal will have the luxury event at the Blackstone Country Club. These are all the details that we have right now. As more details come out, we will definitely share those with you.
Yeah, my understanding is that this event will be kind of a half-day event. I think it's like the second half of a day, so you can plan on the afternoon of the 15th. It will be a mastermind style event as well as like a value presentation so that you can understand what the different value propositions of Keller Williams Luxury are, how you earn in, how you can utilize those resources to increase your luxury presence. And then it is actually a mastermind with other agents about doing more luxury business in the luxury space, what that looks like, how to really capitalize in that market. At this point, I don't believe that there's a dollar figure attached to that. I think
I've
tickets
not seen one.
I think tickets may be free for that, but we'll have more details pretty soon, as I know this is coming up soon. And if you're interested in it, by all means, put it on your calendar now, save the date, and let us know so that you can be one of the first to know once we get those full details.
Last and certainly not least, July 18th, we have our listing clinic with Carl Batiste. Again, details are coming soon.
And this one we literally have no details on yet.
Literally.
Except for the date. It's going to be an all-day event, probably on site somewhere in the Denver metro area. But this will be very, very good. The listing clinic. This is an in-depth deep dive into how to win more and do a better job with your listings. Incredible content for sure. So you're definitely going to want to put that on your calendar.
Yep. June 1, put it on your calendar. Stop whatever you're doing right now and put this on your calendar. We have our Rockstar Agent Boot Camp official launch, June 1, 9 to 12. Childcare provided by my children. So hopefully your children will be safe. I'm kidding. They should be. Anyway, we will have a breakfast and we will have lunch provided by two of our awesome, amazing sponsors. Lots of coffee. So definitely put this on your calendar. Make sure you're here. It doesn't matter if you're part of the PC coaching program or not. The Rockstar Agent platform can help you support your growth after your PC coaching fast start.
Yeah. If you're not already consistently hitting 10 million in volume a year, this is it. The Rockstar Agent program has a track for brand new agents, for agents who are ramping up, right, to get into production and to get you over that 10 million in volume mark. So definitely make sure that you are there June 1st. This is our team event for June 1st. There will not be, it is a Wednesday, but there will not be a team meeting that day. We boot camp in the morning, lunch, and then you're going to have some actionables in the afternoon. So this is your day. Spend it with us. We will feed you a lot. There will probably be some cash-ish and prizes because we're doing some of that too. And I love that we can bring our kids. I mean,
Yes.
What else? Why else wouldn't you be able to come to this?
Well,
I mean, if you're dual career, maybe you're working that day. But
yeah.
Here's what I would say. If there was ever a day for you to take a vacation day or a sick day, this is it. You've got enough time to plan your schedule ahead. So if you are dual career, you need to be here more probably than anybody else does. So I want to see you here on June 1st. We've got the big room in the building. There is ample room for everybody. Literally, if every single agent in our market center showed up, we would have room for you. No one's getting turned away for this. Yep. So make sure that you're here. What else? What if I can't afford it, Amy?
Well, you're in luck because it doesn't get much better than free.
Yay.
$0, 0.
We could have fun with this all day. Why? If you can think of another good reason why you wouldn't be able to attend this, throw it my way. I'd love to overcome that objection and let you know why we'll be seeing you on June 1st. So we'll see you on June 1st, starting at 9 o'clock.
Yep.
Everything you need taken care of for that day. If there's something we haven't covered that we can do to make it so that you can come, reach out to Amy or I directly. And we will put whatever magic we can into the mix here to make sure you can join us on June 1st.
What do
And
people
by
need
the
to
way-
have? Sorry, what do people need to have to or bring to be ready for this?
An open mind, and a smile.
Do we need like a laptop or a cell phone or anything like that?
No, we don't.
Okay.
Pen and paper might be good. You know, you might want to take a note or two, or a tablet, whatever you use for notes, but no, you won't need anything else. This is actually presented by Mr. Rob Tucker himself. He will be here in the room with us. So you better take your vitamins in the morning because he has a lot of energy.
I know. Me with 3 cups of tea, I've got nothing on him. Nothing on him. Yeah,
That's a fact.
that's
He's
awesome.
a lot of fun. So, okay, do not miss this. And then just our last few things that are reminders. We have our agent masterminds with Ricky every morning. On Monday mornings at 9 a.m. Contracts classes with Donna every Monday at 12. It's a series of 3. If you're new to the office or to the business, these are required for you. For those of you attending Jake's Investor Series, he will resume that this Friday, the 20th. We still have 3612-3 lead generation going today. It will be on Zoom. The text went out with the link. If you need it, let me know. Ignite, it begins on June 6th. And actually, there is a correction there. It's June 7th because it's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday each week. So it's actually June 7th. Client appreciation event, pool party, June 23rd, H2O O'Brien Pool. I probably just said that wrong, but more details are coming out soon. I believe your events committee is meeting on this soon and we'll have more details to send out, but mark your calendars, start inviting your people, letting them know that we have this awesome opportunity coming up. And Bonnie, I don't know if you want to add anything to that.
It's from 6:30 to 8:30. So if you want, and setup is from 6 to 6:30. So if you're going to bring things to set up, you'll need to do it between 6 and 6:30.
So our agents can set up their, like a booth or chairs or pop-ups or whatever.
Yes.
Sweet.
There are some
Okay.
restrictions on what you can, like there's no glass, no alcohol, and there's no floaties or inflatables of any kind. So no pool noodles or anything like that. And we'll have a list of things when we send out information regarding the event.
Cool. Cool. Any questions, comments about any of this? Well, these were our fine ladies who joined us today. So they had a slide, but they beat us to the punchline. Anna, that's all I have.
Well, it looks like we can let you guys get back to the wild, wild world of working with buyers and sellers. So thank you for joining us. Happy Wednesday. For those of you who are going to be sticking around for, or I guess back for 3612-3, this afternoon. We start at 1 o'clock. We are going to be on Zoom for the rest of the week, as I am currently in a COVID quarantine and am not allowed back into the general population until Sunday. So this is how you'll get to see me between now and then. So we are back at it this afternoon, 1 o'clock on Zoom. So you'll be able to find that link. Did that go out via like a text message?
It did. It
Maybe.
went out on the text message, and I can send another one as a reminder if you'd like.
You know, if it went out on the text message already, then we should be there. Hop on the Zoom today and tomorrow, and then we'll be back in person next week.
Sounds good.
Cool. All right,
All right,
guys.
everybody.
Happy afternoon. We'll see you soon.
Have a great rest of your day.